I'm James Childs, I'm 53 and I live here in Clevedon where me and my wife have been for 30 years now. Very happy here, it's a charming and character-filled place to be. Road cycling is a big hobby of mine. It's something that I've been doing for many years now. I try and get out as much as possible, probably 5-6 times a week, more so over the last year since I've ceased working. I had a very fortunate career, worked for 35 years for various property developers, primarily in the student accommodation sector. It's a career I enjoyed and was very rewarding, but I felt 35 years was a good number, and there was a pull really to find more time and to enjoy what we'd yielded from a long period of working. So we had the goal of reaching financial independence, and I knew I needed expert advice.
James was working in the corporate world then. I think he was very sort of stressed out, and funnily enough, he worked on the opposite side of Berkeley Square in Bristol to where our office is. One of the key things that we do is just try and really understand people, what's important to them, where they're trying to get to, what their kind of mindset is around money, as until we really understand that person in front of us, we have no right in telling them what they can achieve, what direction they're going in. So one of the first things we did with James was to sketch out what he wanted to achieve and then work back in terms of how he could achieve that. So we used some financial planning software with Timeline to really look at, based on the lifestyle that James wanted, when could he actually achieve financial independence? And what could he do now that would actually improve his chances of either getting there sooner or having even more when he did get there?
James was very helpful in coming up with a very clear strategy for a further 5 years of working and saving and investing. And that strategy really shone a light on financial independence was achievable. It wasn't too far in the distance if we stuck to the plan and continue to work, continue to save and invest. That was a light bulb moment. That suddenly put clarity on, there's the strategy, there's the end goal. We're not quite there, but this is how we get there.
So of course, coming up with an initial plan is all very well. The challenge has since been sticking to the plan, which James has done admirably. Of course, after 2019, where we first came up with this plan, COVID happens. And then a couple more years, and we have high inflation and interest rates going up. And so there have been trials and tribulations along the way. But I think what James has found incredibly useful is the planning process and updating things as we go.
We take comfort from the fact that we've got an expert there taking care of our finances. After your family and your health, I think your finances are probably the most important thing. So giving them due consideration, having experts by your side to work with, I think is an essential. To decide to finish work and stop earning and solely start spending takes a degree of bravery and confidence, and I wouldn't have had the confidence to do that without the input of James and Frazer James to tell me that what I wanted to do and what Roxanna and I wanted to do was now achievable.